Are you sure you know what square is? Hi, I'm Ken Martin, PGA member and golf program instructor here at Keiser University's College of Golf. If you haven't done so yet, be certain to subscribe and like this video. So, square, interesting term. If we take a look at these two sticks, they basically represent a target line. And if a club face is square, that means the leading edge is actually perpendicular to the target line. But it's perpendicular to the target line at a certain point, which if we want the ball to fly straight, it would be perpendicular at the moment of impact. So the interesting thing is that if you're thinking about the concept of a circle, this club could only be square to the target line if it swung on a vertical Ferris wheel type of a circle. We could always keep that club face square if I was working on a vertical Ferris wheel, much like is represented by this hula hoop. The issue is that we don't swing on that plane. We swing on an inclined plane, which is basically a tilt in that hula hoop or plane. So now we have to ask ourselves, well, what is square? If square was always square to the arc on the vertical, then it would make sense that square would be also square to the arc when we're swinging a golf club around ourselves. So one has to ask themselves, if we want this club to be square to an arc, then we have to be very aware of what we're doing with the club as we swing the club away, in particular, because if we do any club face rotation, then all of a sudden the club face is no longer square to the arc, which means we're going to have to re-rotate it back, which is going to require quite a bit of timing to get it exactly square, and then it's going to continue on in its re-rotation. So what I would suggest you try for chip shots and pitch shots in the beginning is actually just keeping the club face square to the arc that it's swinging on throughout the entire motion. If you do that, what will happen is you'll start to get a sense that the club face basically is always looking back at the golf ball on these smaller swings. So on the way back, the club face is actually looking down, not out to the right or up. So using less rotation on the backswing can help actually limit the amount of rotation that's going to be necessary to square the face on the forward swing. So be aware of what you're doing relative to face rotation, because that's going to determine the primary direction of where your golf ball goes.